Hello, my lords and ladies, and welcome back for episode 4 of Kingdom Come Deliverance with State Guy 89. So today I do believe we are going to go talk to Sir Radzig. Let him know that unfortunately we have lost his sword. We're also planning to go dig up a ring and take back to Miller Peshek, which will get us started working with him. Bathhouse. May use that later. Cleaned up. We're hungry. There we go. See what all we have here out of to remember. Okay. Looks like it's going to be a rainy day for us again.
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
Henry.
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kabiller of Dvoyitz.
Of course you are, lad, and I'm the Pope.
Don't look like it.
What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
I may not look the part, but I know about honour and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
Alright then, go ahead.
Yeah, success.
It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
I don't think he's going to be overly pleased that we lost his sword. Especially when he told us not to go back.
Son Hal.
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
You're not looking at me, but you're talking to me. Alright, I'm going to see Sir Radzig. Was attacked by bandits and Skalitz. I'm in a hurry. I don't want to be mean to him. So, just let him know we're going to see Sir Radzig.
Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Rattay. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
Now to find the Knight's Hall. And say they're up top.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Piltstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honored. Pechstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
Well, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need
other
for order in the
pursuits.
land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order.
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taumberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian
Well,
burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Oh, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Rattay. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and the dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. Woman had to save his fat from the fire and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment. How do you punish someone who's already lost everything? Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, father, he's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, would like to enter my service?
Sir, yes, I would. You won't regret it.
Oh, I probably will.
Yeah,
I'm doing this
probably.
for your father, lad. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. Bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
Well, that went better than it could have. He definitely didn't get too mad at us for disobeying him. Train hard, fight easy. Go to the training ground and talk to Captain Bernard. Alright. So let's see where the training ground is. I'm gonna be up at the other end. Okay.
So many people died and this bastard has to survive.
Gunesh, how are you, buddy?
I see you survived.
Aren't you observant?
You still owe me,
Still
though.
owe me. Don't think I've forgotten.
I don't owe you. I owe your father, and he's dead. So get out of here.
Do you want another beating? Be reasonable. Do you really want to make me angry? Let's see. I wonder what would actually work for us on him. Just if he wants another beating since we
You
won
want
last
another
time.
beating?
No, I don't.
So, what about the debt then?
Fine, I owe you. What am I supposed to do about it? You think you'll get anything from me? Look at what I've got. But maybe I could. Maybe I could tell you where you can find some money. If you forgive my debt, that is.
Let's hear what you
Right,
gotta
then.
say.
Start talking.
No. First, I want you to swear you won't be demanding anything else from me.
Without knowing what you're gonna give us, that's hard to promise.
No way. This smells as fishy as a week-old carp.
Then, I don't know what I can do for you.
Okay. Try talking to you again. We'll let it go.
About that money you owe me.
If you like, maybe something could be done. Maybe I could tell you where you can find some money. If you forgive my debt, that is.
Alright, let's hear it.
Then. Start talking.
No. First, I want you to swear you won't be demanding anything else from me.
Guess a chance of something's better than nothing, right?
Very well then. Talk.
When we were running from Skalitz, I heard something. I don't know who said it. It's a miracle I could even hear it in that chaos. Either way, somebody hid a lot of coin under a dovecote.
Under a dovecote? And that's it?
That's all I know. How many dovecotes could there be in Skalitz? If you've got the guts to go back there, you're bound to find it.
Fine. We'll see.
Of course, I'd have to go back to Skalitz, back into bandit territory. So, that's going to be a while before I can do that without making it, and make it out of there. Alright, let's get back up through here and head to training. This is a beautiful game. For the flaws it has, it's still a good game. Although we're going to have to work on getting some better armor. Combat Arena. No Captain Bernard. Let's check our quests. Go to the training ground and talk to Captain Bernard. I'm supposed to go and see Captain Bernard at the training area by the upper castle in Rattay. He's usually there from mid-morning until evening. What time is it now? Of course, he won't be here for a while now. Oh, wait, nope, there he is.
I'll be with you.
And with you, sir. Let's see. Basic training, get
training.
it started.
There's nothing I can do for you here. Come when I'm at the combat arena.
Very well, sir.
You're standing beside it, sir.
Can
Can I ask a question?
What kind of a lord is Sir Hanush?
I can't complain. He knows how to keep order, but he does it with good humor.
I think
What
it's
do you
Radzig.
think of Sir Radzig?
I hear he's on good terms with the king, probably why Sir Hanush opened the door to him. Sir Radzig seems like a fair man, and folks say he's a good governor.
That's good. Young Capon.
What's young Lord Capon like?
He'll be the governor here in a few years. Sir Hanush is just his guardian until he comes of age. The young lord spends most of his time making merry. But he'll grow out of it. He's no fool.
What's life like in Rattay?
Till Sigismund came, and then you folk, it was a fine, peaceful life here.
Thank you.
Alright.
That's all I wanted to know.
Let's let him finish walking to the training ground so we can try to train with him. There we go. Try this again.
I'm here for training.
Yes, you're that boy Sir Radzig sent.
That's
Yes,
me.
That's me.
Let's get to it then. since that's what Sir Radzig wishes. And because you've never held a sword in your hand before, we'll start with something simple.
Probably a good idea to start with the basics. I do know a few things, but not much.
Very well.
Come with me and listen closely. I don't want to be repeating myself.
Good luck to you. So let's see what you're made of. Hold it properly. Keep moving. Never stand still when your life depends on it.
Move around. Lock to my opponent, move around.
Right, good. Now,
Okay.
try attacking. You've got to put your back into a good slash. No use waving the sword around like you're swatting flies. Go into the attack with your whole body. Try slashing from various sides to get used to it. Nice. Not bad. Good. Ah, that's it.
Oh, new level
Well
one sword.
done.
Awesome.
That pointy tip isn't for decoration. Try stabbing me with it a few times.
Yay, we get to stab at you. R1. Okay.
Well done. Very good. Ah, that's it.
There we go.
That will do. Slashing, stabbing, and movement are the foundations that you build everything else on. Now, let's try something more complicated. One strike,
Oh, boy.
I can simply fend off. You mustn't give your opponent time to react. String your strikes together. As soon as you finish one, begin another. Strike, strike, strike. Ah, that's it.
New level in warfare. Awesome.
What is it? Sudden. All right.
2 change tracks.
Nice.
And 3.
Now let's see how you do with defense. It's not hard to block a basic strike. Just watch out and move your sword into the path of the blow. Good. Wrong. Again. Good.
Oi.
Very good. Ah, that's it.
Very well then. Let's see what you're made of, lad. Come at me and don't hold back.
Good strike. See, I lure you, then attack unexpectedly.
Oh, he is whooping us. He has no intentions of making this easy.
Fine. That's enough. I have my work cut out, it seems.
It seems that way.
Let's try something more advanced. When in combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space.
Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut. If my sword is low, lunge. Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword.
Well done. Very good. Good. Nice. Good.
Right. Lesson 2. Everything you've learned about blocking is wrong. When I cover, I can simply fend off your blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. But it's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you.
Ow.
Yeah.
All right, that will do. Now you. The trick is to stay in your stance. As soon as I start to attack, you block. The move knocks the blade aside.
All right.
There we go. You see the green in the middle, that's our
Nice.
indication. Hit L1 with it, and do a correct parry,
Not bad.
or block.
Nice. Well done.
Right, now we'll try it a little faster. Concentrate
Oh boy.
and block just at the moment I start attacking. I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well. No, not like that. You mustn't hold the
There we
sword
go.
there. You have to move along with the attack. Again.
There we go.
Ah, that's it.
Ow.
Ah, that's it. Good. Good. Very good.
Quick learners.
Good, good. Now let's try it at full speed. You probably won't succeed, but that's normal at the start. You must train. Let's go!
There we go. New level in defense. That'll be helpful.
Ow.
Anybody else heard Sir Hans?
Wait a while, Henry. Greetings, Sir Hans. What brings you here?
I was on my way when I noticed that you're entertaining Sir Radzig's esteemed guest. Not the same as holding a hammer, is it, blacksmith?
It's Sir Radzig's orders.
I know.
No,
I'm
it's
actually
not.
here to train at the
The
archery
same.
range. My hand's grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, blacksmith's boy. Try not
And
to
you,
hurt
Sir
yourself.
Hans.
Where did we finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want him. There's one more way to evade a strike. You simply step aside, attack, and I'll show you. All right, try it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit you. That the same will happen if you move too late. I'll attack slowly now. As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside. You'll throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance.
Very good. Ah, that's it.
And dodge.
Wrong, damn it.
Dodge.
Not bad.
Fine. Now try it a little quicker. Try and get used to the rhythm. Never take your eyes off your opponent. You'll see a strike before it's even properly started.
There we go.
Not bad.
Having trouble with that one.
Very good. And the last thing
Okay,
for
so I'll be
today,
blocking more than dodging.
trick. You raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment. The opponent won't even know what hit him. Try it. Draw back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react. Good. No, not like that. All right. Not bad. No. Very good. No, not like that. No.
So starting from our left doesn't
Alright.
work.
Well, now, that wasn't too bad. Maybe we'll make a soldier of you after all. But don't get cocky. You have to train hard and persistently. You might have talent, but talent alone won't do. Practice. Don't leave yet. Sir Radzig also wanted me to teach you archery. Come with me.
Okay. So I would say this episode is going to be an episode of training. I'm sorry, guys. I know sometimes this game can be a little slow, the start of it especially. But if you will hang in there with me, it will pick up. For those of you that have played it, you know that once you get out of here, and especially after you do the first couple missions out of here, things start to pick up a little bit. Those of you who have not, I promise it does get better. It gets faster pace. Things go to moving. And it's a lot more interesting that way. Right now it's mainly just the training, learning everybody, learning the places, and getting myself established to be able to do the rest of it.
Have pity on me, a poor wretch.
Oh, Lord Hans is here.
Let's see then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there, and we can start. And another thing, put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
Certainly will.
Save the thanks, and get in position.
And braces.
Now
Make sure
concentrate.
we got 'em on.
Bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. You shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. But you wouldn't have gotten far there. You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood. But enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Inhale on the draw. Hold your breath for a moment, then release the string. No jerky movements. Just let the string slide out of your fingers. As if you were about to draw it back more. It's all one movement. The arrow aiming at the target and flying at it.
Well, at least
Shoot
we hit the
away.
target that
What you
time.
have there is a training bow. The arrow drops quickly. Once
Yes,
you
it
train
does.
with you can get yourself a better one, and then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. Once you've mastered the bow a bit. Well, that was awful.
Yes, it
I
was.
didn't imagine a village yokel like you would have much skill, but you failed to meet even my low expectations.
Oh, thank you so
Why
much.
you're wasting your time, Sir Bernard? Nothing will come of him anyway, and at the first sign of trouble, he'll run away like any other cowardly peasant. After all, he's done it before.
What did you say?
Calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking to.
A braggart who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Now,
True.
You've really done it. You'll go to the stocks for that.
Calm yourself, Sir Bernard. If the blacksmith boy feels he can prove himself, then let him try. Do you think you can beat me? Well?
Any time.
Oh boy.
Very well. If you defeat me, I'll give you my bow. If you lose, you'll have to pay up. Do you even have any coin?
I don't have enough.
Then you'll owe me or work it off. Let's get to it.
Open mouth, insert foot. Shoot 7 arrows, a bullseye's worth 3. Alright. Well, we got a point. Hey, not doing half bad. I really want to shoot the chicken. Is that mean? Is that bad of me? But it's walking down the archery range. I mean, hey, bullseye! And we finished first. Yes! So we got 3 extra points for finishing shooting first. Beat him by 9 points. I'll take it.
I didn't expect that. Probably just wasn't your day, sir.
I told you I have a heavy hand, ever since I fell off that
Yes, he
horse
did.
during the last hunt. What are you grinning about, boy? I think you owe me a little payback. How about a sword fight at the arena?
If you like.
Sir Hans, is this necessary? Sir Hanush has already had words about you fighting with your subjects. He explicitly told me.
I know what he told you. You can just tell him I didn't listen to you. So what's it
Imagine
going
that.
to be, blacksmith?
If we must.
Excellent.
Suppose we
Let's go.
must. Don't seem as there's much options, so let's see how it goes. And we're gonna fight with real steel.
Dopper delay.
You going to cry now?
Are you?
Come here, lily liver. Bugger. You'll get one more.
I do believe we're about to lose this.
Take that.
New level in defense, new level in sword.
God damn!
Hey, maybe we stand a chance after all. As long as we don't go on the attack with him.
Your end is nigh.
Well, he's figured out that pattern. There we go. New level in agility, yes. I'm loving the new levels right now. Those are going to come in handy. We'll check out our perk points in a minute.
Oh dear, did that hurt?
Only a little. How about that?
Curse it!
Another new point in defense.
You know how this one ends.
Yes. With me winning and getting your bow.
Well, you got the better of me this time, blacksmith. You must be having an off day.
Are you alright, sir?
Don't worry your mangy head about me, peasant. We'll see each other again soon enough.
I'm
Keep
sure.
my bow. Its best years are behind it anyway.
Thank you, sir. Speak with Sir Bernard. Alright, let's say we check out our point parts. Let's see. Strength. Yeah, stronghold. Blocking your opponent's strikes with your shield will cost you 30% less stamina. That may be useful, especially since we figured out blocking's going to be our best bet. Clinch Master. Give you a 40% higher chance of overpowering your opponent in a clinch. Clinches I don't tend to be too good at, so let's see. Mule 1. You can carry 15 pounds more. I have a feeling that one is going to come in very handy. Because we're going to need to be able to carry our loot and things to be able to earn money. So, we'll get that. In combat. Got a new one in defense. Firm grip. Blocking your strikes will cost an opponent 15% more stamina. That's good. Weapon crunch. If you beat your opponent in the clinch, you'll damage his weapon 15% more. A damaged weapon will cause much less damage, as well as its price being greatly reduced. We don't want to reduce the price of it too much, because once we beat him, we want to be able to sell it. So, let's go with firm grip. Sword. And blunt strike. Just stab, slash from the left, slash from the low right. And then we got slash from the left, low right, then stab. That's going to be short sword, hunting sword, and saber. Or this is going to be long sword. Let's go with the long sword. Alright, that's all the perk points we have currently. Looks like our armor and weapons and things have taken a beating. See if we can go talk to Captain Bernard real quick before we finish out this episode. The combat arena. Pick, yeah, let's not do that with all the guards around. Maybe he's up here. Ooh, private area, private area.
You! What the hell
I'm sorry.
Are you looking for me?
There you are.
You better hope his lordship hasn't taken it badly.
He shouldn't have challenged me then.
He shouldn't have challenged me.
Careful. You might be under Sir Radzig's protection, but you'd be wise to stay on good terms with the other noblemen too. Now go
Fair
to
enough.
the rat house. The bailiff's waiting for you there.
All right, Captain.
Let's go get our orders from the rat house, from the bailiff.
Hey, who's there?
There we go. Now they're out the door, I can leave. Huh. Blacksmith and a grindstone, that'll be useful. Matter of fact, I wonder if we can work on this. There we go. Much better. Let's equip that. That way we've at least got something. Huntsman. Here's the rat house. Let's see if the bailiff is still awake. I don't believe we have a torch. We don't. That's not good. Gonna make it awfully hard to see. There's some light. bailiff is still awake. Good.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I would like to join your
I'm to
service.
put myself under the bailiff's command.
Ah, so you're the young man Sir Radzig appointed.
Yes.
Very well. Sir Radzig asked me to test you a little, and as it happens, you've come at the right time. We've a few disputes to settle. It seems some of your former neighbors have been acting quite inappropriately. I was hoping having one of their own on the town watch might help sort things out.
Why are they going to listen to me? Should look after us better? No, I don't want to really make him mad. He can rely on me. I help him.
You can count on me, bailiff.
Make Sir Radzig happy.
You're certainly bold. I like that. Have you been to see Captain Bernard?
The captain does not like me. No, he really doesn't. Never broke a sweat. Let's go. It was quite an ordeal. Let's not point out that we beat Sir Hans.
And I have the bruises to prove it. The captain doesn't hold back.
The harder the training, the easier the battle. Well, anyway, you're going to assist my town guard. Come to the church in the afternoon. Yaroslav the watchman, Nightingale they call him, will wait for you there. He'll show you around the town and teach you a little about keeping the peace. And you need to stop by the armory to pick up some gear.
Yes, bailiff.
Oh, and I got 70 groschen to go. Awesome. Let's see. Who can teach me to read? I think that'll be useful.
Who should I go and see?
There's a retired scribe in Uzhitz. He could teach you.
That way we can read that book that we found earlier. Let's see. Something
Master
here
Bailiff,
going on?
Is there anything of interest going on here?
Nothing of interest to me, thank Christ.
Okay.
God be with you.
Well, that'll give us some things to do. We got to get our kit from the armory. We got to go see Nightingale and do a trip or a tour of guard duty with him. We'll sit down right here for a minute. So, thank you very much for hanging out for another episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance. And I hope to see you again come tomorrow. We'll be up with another episode doing our guard duty after we go get our gear and seeing where that leads. I do hope that everyone has a wonderful day. Thank you, my lords and lady, and goodbye.